What's up, guys? It is the Robot Gamer, and today I'm going to be reading you one part of this story about history. This story, as some of you might know, is called the American Story. It's supposed to be 100 tales of history that's true. Okay, so the first part I'm going to be reading you is. Oh, hold on, where is it? So what I'm going to be reading you is in 1565, the first city. Okay, let's go. Ever since European navigators have started to bumping into the North America on the search for Indies, the race was on control for the mighty continent. France has secured a shaky foothold up north in Chile, Quebec, while Spain was busy searching for a mythical city of gold, or somewhere in the mosquito-think swamps of Florida. As long as the whole eastern seaboard stretched between them, they are kept out of each other's way. But in 1564, a group of French Protestants known as Huguenots established a colony at Fort Caroline, near what is known as Jacksonville. King Philip II of Spain was convinced that these French settlers would pirate the Spanish treasure ships on their way home across the Atlantic. Perhaps French were trying to steal control of the continent. He sent an expedition of 11 ships and 2,000 men, commanded by Pedro Mendes de Aviles, to destroy them, to ensure the safety of his gold transport. Besides, as a Catholic, the king felt that he had a secure duty to conquer Protestants. Yet, even as the Aviles expedition was headed for the New World, so were French reinforcements. You know what? And hold up, before I go to the next page, here's the picture. Picture. Right there. Okay, guys, maybe I should turn on the light so I can read better. Alright, guys, turn on the light. Let's go to the next page. Before I start, let me show you the picture. Here's the picture. Where you can imagine this as I read. Alright, let's keep reading. Aviles reached the coast of Florida in September 1565, sailing into a sheltered bay on feast day of State, or St for short, Augustine, Augustine. It's either Augustine or Augustine. You know what? You guys pick. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if I'm mistaken any words. Sorry, I have not heard these words before. With colored pennants snapping in the breeze, sunlight flashed on Spanish armor, and a cannon boomed. Okay, sorry. Cannon boomed a salute as the Aviles knelt down to kiss the sand. The puff of the smoke from the muzzle drifted over the crystal water. Nearby, there was already a town of Timucin. Timucin? Okay, let me just pronounce it how I want it. Tell me how to pronounce it in like a voicemail or something in the comment. Guys, before I continue, make sure to smash the like button and turn on, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for every one of the video. And comment down below for me to read the next one. If I hit at least 10 likes, I'll read the next part. Okay. 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 Florida. Okay, this one. But the Spanish has claimed Timucin. That kind of sounds like, okay, Timucin Indians. But Spanish had claimed all of okay, I'm stuttering. Hold up. Florida, and didn't bother to conclude with the native people were put to New Settlements. Aviles and the most other Spanish explorers were sure that there must be a river passage across the continent to the Pacific Ocean, a passage that would guarantee Spain's control of America from sea to sea and create a shortcut to the treasure-rich Indies. Indies. In order to secure a base for exploration of this shortcut to the Pacific, he founded a new city on the bay and called it State Agustin. Then he turned his feet north to settle the score with the Huguenots. But the French reinforcements beat them. Oh, that's messed up. Beat them by a few. Beat them. They beat them to the place. Beat them by a few days. Beat them by a few days and faced the oncoming Spanish warships. There was a sea battle, with the cannon thumping and pounding and giving fright to the dolphins and seabirds. First, one ship and then another tried to cut off the wind from the enemy's sail and so take the advantage, but the battleship ended in stalemate. As French turned to sail down the Florida coast, a fierce autumn storm raves, wrecking many of their ships off on the reefs. It was a chance that the Aviles had been waiting for. With the French ship foundering, he made for Fort Caroline under cover of the storm and found the place defenseless. The Huguenots did not stand a chance against conquistadors with two ferocious goals: the destruction of the Protestantes and the domination of the America by Spain. Once Fort Caroline was destroyed and the French eliminated, the Aviles was able to return to State Agustin, solidified Spain's hold in continent, and began searching for the route to the Pacific. Aviles guaranteed Spanish control of La Florida for the time being, but that shortcut to the Pacific remained out of its reach. Here's a note. St. Augustine has been occupied ever since, and thus the oldest constantly settled cities in the United States. The Spanish forts of the Florida coast would later be attacked by English pirates, eventually becoming English colonial towns. And that is it. I'll read the next part next time. Bye.